All right. I want to say all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders at GNS to rule well. Peace and blessings to the Akim, the hopefully elect out there that's listening and watching these videos. Call halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. It's a quick lesson. Lord willing, this is edifying. It's reading the book of Romans. Let's go get straight to it. It could be a very short lesson. This is something the Spirit put on me to do. Caught my spirit as I was reading this. So it's like when Yahweh Shai died or crucified on the cross, the elect men that was from the beginning up to now died with him as well, spiritually. I'm going to read this in Romans, and I'm going to look up a word called graft, Graft, right? And I'm going to get one precept in John. So this is Romans 6:3. Know ye not that so many of us as were baptized into Yahweh Shai? How we became baptized, or how do you become baptized? How do you become clean? By listening and taking heed to the words that's in the Bible. By taking heed to the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shai via the Bible, right? Know ye not that so many of us as were baptized into Yahweh Shai Ma'ashiach were baptized unto his death. So once the men of the Lord come back, as you come back to these scriptures, as you come back to your true identity, as Yahweh Shai was crucified, the men that come into this knowledge is being crucified as well. Because it says, know ye not that so many of us as were baptized into Yahweh Shai Mashiach, because we become clean, we coming back to him, right? By renewing our spirit with the words of the Bible, which is the words of Yahweh Shai. We're baptized unto his death. We was baptized into his death because as we was coming into the newness of our life, the old man was being killed off. You see, baptized into his death. Therefore, we are buried with him by baptism into death, because we dead to this world. That like as Yahweh Shai Mashiach was raised up from the dead by the glory of the Father Yahweh, even so we also should walk in newness of life, because Yahweh Shai was resurrected. And if we that man that stick close to that plant or that vine, that's the only way we're going to be able to have life and live. We also was being resurrected. Those dry bones in Ezekiel chapter 37. Although we walking and breathing and have life, but we have the true baptism and true life of Yahweh Bashim Shai. That like as Yahweh Shai was raised up from the dead by the glory of the Father Yahweh, even so we also should walk in newness of life. For if we have been planted together in the likeness of his death, we shall be also in the likeness of his resurrection. Because he died for the sins of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and he was resurrected. As you come into the scriptures, and as you being baptized with the word that's in the book of Psalms 119:9, I think, how do a man clean his way? By the renewing of his mind with the scriptures. So we was being resurrected spiritually, you see, to come back to the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. Now, I'm gonna look up this word graft, because hold on one sec. Here we go, right here. I had it already up. And I'm gonna read that again in Romans 6:5. Oh, I just had it. There we go. Now look at this word graft. The word graft a shoot or twig inserted into a slit on the trunk or stem of a living plant from which it receives sap. Now, verse 5, for if we have been planted together in the likeness of his death, we shall also be in likeness of his resurrection. Now, let me get John chapter 15. Watch this. Look at John chapter 15. I'm going to start at 3. Now ye are clean, see, through the word which I have spoken unto you. This is written in red letter. This is Yahweh Shah speaking. Abide in me, and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine. You see, no more can ye except ye abide in me. You see, this is a graft. The word graft is a shoot or a twig that's inserted, man. You see? So by coming back to the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of his word, we are grafted into Yahweh Shah to be able to grow and to be able to come back to the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, to come back into this word, to die. The old man died, and we being resurrected spiritually so we can go out here and do this work, what we're doing today. So let me go to verse, that was 4, right? I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me, you cannot do anything. You see? So that's a deep union. I mean, this expresses a deep union with Yahweh Bashim Shah. That when we came into this knowledge that the old man died off, and the new man is being purged every day. So like Yahweh Shai died and we're resurrected, when we came into this knowledge, we died and being reborn as a new man again, being resurrected as a new man, to have a newness of life, man. You see? If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch and is withered, and men gather them and cast them into the fire, and they are burned. You see? The point I want to go into is in Romans, man. That stood out to my spirit. See, verse 6, knowing this, that our old man is crucified. That's the point I want to make. Knowing this, that our old man is crucified with him, you see, that the body of sin might be destroyed, that henceforth we should not serve sin. You see? So our old man was being crucified with him as well. And we was being raised back up spiritually to come back to who we are, man. The house of David, man. You know, that's like I say, that stood out to me, man. That was some, you know, brothers, as we come into this truth in Colossians, it say I forget what, I know Colossians speak about the renewing of the new man, something to that effect. So as we come back to the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, being baptized with the word, also we being, the old man is being put to rest, and the new man is coming on the scene. And that's what you see today. The men out there beginning with great millstone, the men on down that's doing the work with truth is inserted, man. Knowing this, that our old man is crucified with him. You see, as we was coming back to the knowledge, we was being crucified with Yahweh Shai, spiritually, that the body of sin might be destroyed, that henceforth we should not serve sin, man. Then, like I say, in verse 5 stood out to me, for if we have been planted together in the likeness of his death, we shall also be likeness of his resurrection, man. And this is done spiritually. And this is what you see. This thing is very deep. Very, very deep, man. You know, that's all I just wanted to put out there, Lord willing. I hope that was edifying. I want to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Bashim, Abishai, Bashim, Kakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, the Jim Master rule well. Shalom.